Hi everyone. What we're going to go through in this particular video clip is using the Wampserver, and we're going to change the document root. So first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that we actually have WAMP turned on. I don't see its little icon showing down in the bottom corner, so I want to make sure I do that first. So after a couple of seconds, it'll go yellow, then to green. At this point, our Wampserver is running, and we're going to take a look at a few things. So our default directory for the Wampserver happens to be this one, C WAMP www. Now you see I have a test folder directory here that's empty. I have a my folder directory here that's empty as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to surf to my local host just to see what we find. And we wait for the browser to load. Here we go. So when we go to localhost, we see that this is our Wampserver. Everything's happy. A couple of different ways we can go about changing this particular directive. The main way to go about doing that would be to come up to our Apache tab here and then come down to our httpd.config file. That'll let us edit it directly. The other way we can do it is we can actually go in and find out where that file actually lives on our system and edit it from there. But since this gives it to us in a nice, easy way to get at, we'll quite happily use it. So what we'll do now is we'll just take a quick search for document root, and we find document root. And you can see that here's the directive. You want to be a little careful when you're playing with the Windows version of this, especially, in that you need to include the C and the colon and things like that. And if you're going to put C colon in something, you're going to need to put double quotes around it. If there's spaces in your directory structure, you need to put quotes around things as well, although I really advise you avoid doing that. So as you can see right now, this folder here, our WAMP www folder, is the default folder for our document root. So we're going to change that to be, I guess we'll use my folder. So we're going to change that to my folder, and all we have to do that is just put in my folder there like this. At this point we can close this file. It'll ask if we want to change it. We'll say yes. And if we refresh here, nothing's happened. Again, the reason nothing's happened is that we haven't started or restarted our server yet. Ooh. Let's try that again. The way to restart the server is we come up to Apache, we go to services or service, we say stop, Apache, services, start. Alternatively, we could have gone up and went Apache services restart. Any of those would have done the trick for us. Once everything goes green again down here, I'm able to refresh, and now all I get is a list of an empty directory. The directory in question is the my folder directory, and we'll prove that in a second by adding a file here. So we'll refresh. We're just going to make a folder here. We'll even call it new folder. So now when I refresh here, I'll see the new folder that I just created that second. So you can see how to go ahead and make changes to your document root of your web server quite easily. I'm going to change it back here now. Remember one important thing though. If you're going to be playing around with this this file, I highly recommend that you make a backup copy of it, because if you mess something up in there, it's quite possible that there's not going to be any way for you to to get things set back up the way you wanted it before. In fact, oftentimes the easiest thing to do when you mess up this file is to uninstall the program and install it again. So just to show that it's set back to the way it was before, we'll go Apache Services Restart. We're green again. We hit refresh, and we should get our regular directory listing. So that's it for showing you how to change the document root in the Wampserver. Talk to you again soon. Bye for now.